안녕하세요. 소소입니다. 오늘은 이오스트의 창립자인 지미 정을 모시고 이오스트에 대한 몇 가지 이야기를 해보려고 합니다. Hi Jimmy.
Hi there. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
소소랩 시청자분들에게 자기소개 부탁합니다.
Yeah, so my name is Jimmy. I've been to Korea many times, and I'm the founder of IOST, and it's glad to be here today and talking about IOST with you guys.
블록체인에 투자한 많은 사람들은 전통기관들이 언제 투자를 시작할지 궁금해하고 있습니다. 이오스트 같은 경우 전통 VC에 투자를 많이 받았는데 이런 투자들이 블록체인 투자의 시작이 될 수 있는지, 그리고 전통 투자기관들이 블록체인 시장에 언제, 어떻게 본격적으로 들어올 것이라고 전망하시나요?
Yeah, for sure. So I think even during the pre-sale stage, we were able to get roughly all the money from the traditional VCs. So we consider us as one of the projects that are trying to, say, connect the traditional world and the crypto world, right? So we can bring more people on board. Speaking of, the future, I think a lot of investors have put in money into blockchain already, like, Andreessen, Sequoia, and a lot of other, top tier VCs too. And I think, obviously the crypto market isn't doing well right now, but we think blockchain definitely has a super bright future. So I'm not too worried about that. I think a lot of the, money will actually flow into the industry as long as we keep developing this and figuring more use cases out.
지금 하락장이 1년 정도 지속되고 있는데 이에 대한 생각을 알려주세요.
To be honest, no one really knows when the bear market is going to end. For us, we tend to not to think about it because, if you're building something, what's important for us is to actually have the real use cases, have more people to use IOST, have more people to adopt the technology and use our network. And, on the other hand, I think price matters for a lot of people, but as for our team internally, that's not something we should be focusing on. We should really be focusing on building the real use cases. I think that's the way to bring the so-called bull market back, right? Because without a use case, without a relatively long time of bear cycle, the bull market is not just going to come by itself. So personally, I'm pretty neutral in 2019. I think the price is going to be relatively stable in 2019, and I'm more bullish on 2020. But I think this is a year that we can spend a lot of time developing. This is a year that a lot of the users can find I think relatively cheaper assets to invest and looking for a bigger upside in the future.
이오스트는 이제 BP 투표를 시작하는 시점인데요. 이 부분에 대한 자세한 설명을 부탁드립니다.
Yeah, so I think there are two major consensus protocols right now. One of them is POW, which is basically mining like Bitcoin or Ethereum. The other one is more like variations of proof of stake, which is POS. I think US being one and Trump being one, launching the dedicated proof of stake system where they have 21 or 17 super nodes controlling the whole network. Well, they scale. They make the speed a lot faster, but they also introduce a centralization problem where, instead of having a decentralized network where everyone is kind of only individual, no one really controls the network, they actually have 17 or 21 people who actually can form allies who can control the network. So at IOST, we've been trying to figure out how to build a truly decentralized network with hundreds or thousands of nodes while being scalable, right? I think we did it. We did it with our consensus protocol called Proof of Believability (POB), right now we're launching a campaign where we are, trying to welcome every single one on the community to run as a block producer. And the barrier of becoming a block producer is super low. All you have to do is stake about 2.1 million IOST, which roughly equals to like $10,000 these days. And you don't have to do it yourself. You can have other people vote for you. I think voters get benefit as well. So if you vote, say 10 IOST, by the end of the year, you get 13 or 12 IOST back. So there's a return for voters. And as a BP, you also get rewarded by running a block, by running a server. And right now we make the barrier super low. So we are here welcoming every single one to join us as a block producer. Even you're not technical, even you're not a rich person, whatever. It doesn't matter. Every single one can join, and then you have a chance to earn some benefit from joining the program and help IOST grow. I think right now the number one node that's got over 100 million votes already is actually coming from Korea. It's called IOST World. It's actually a Korean node. So we have our biggest supporter from Korea right now. So if you guys are interested, you can check it out. Just go to IOST.biss.com. It's IOST.biss.com. That's the voting portal. So just visit there and check out the rules. Super interesting.
IOST의 BP가 되려면 IOST를 많이 사야 하거나 서버 작업이 따로 필요 없다는 말인가요?
So we have two options here. If you're technical, obviously you can set up your own server. By setting up your own server, you get to make more money. And on the other hand, if you don't feel like setting up your own server, you don't feel like paying anything, as long as you can get other people to vote for you, to get votes. And by the way, voters get rewarded too, as I talked about. And if you can get 2.1 million votes, you can still become a BP, and we can help you host a server temporarily for like at least a year. So you're burden free for the first year. If you don't want to run a server, a third party help you do that in a decentralized way. So we don't control that either, but you don't have to do it either if you don't want to. It's a super smooth process. Even so, we have a lot of community supporters. They're not technical savvy. They don't know how to run a server, and they just have believe in IOST and they want to support us. So they basically just do marketing jobs for us, or they they're a developer. They build things for us, and instead they get community to vote for them, and they become a BP, and they can make I think decent reward every single month. Yeah.
IOST의 합의는 POB라는 이름의 합의를 통해서 이루어지는데요. 이 컨센서스 과정에 대한 자세한 설명을 부탁드립니다.
Yeah, so I think it's a very straightforward thing. We're not gonna spend too much time talking about technical terms, but just to understand the purpose of launching the POB consensus protocol is to, I think, for the first time in the blockchain world, launching a platform that's both scalable and decentralized, right? So if you look at Ethereum, it's decentralized, right? There are, I think, right now 40,000 nodes, if not more, all over the globe. Although there are a lot of mining pools or whatever, but we can safely speak like there are hundreds of nodes at least that are independent mining for Ethereum, right? But if you look at EOS, although it's a lot faster than Ethereum, right? But if you look at EOS or Zhong, they only have 21 or 17 super nodes, which I think in a way they're highly not decentralized. A lot of those super nodes are controlled by same people, right? I know that some people actually control 3 or 4 super nodes on EOS already. So even there are 21 super nodes, there are likely only 6 or 7 parties controlling the whole thing. That's not the blockchain we're looking for, right? That means we're losing the purpose of launching a blockchain platform. If you don't want a decentralized platform, we can have a centralized server that's super fast already. So we want to do both, right? We want to be fast. We want to have a higher transaction per second, higher TPS, while we can actually be decentralized. And POB helps us do this, right? So POB stands for proof of believability. So combined with POB and the sharding we're developing together, the mainnet is coming next month. We are able to support up to 8,000 transactions per second without sharding. And being decentralized with hundreds or thousands of nodes. And this is super impressive. No one has done this before. If you're interested in learning some technical things about proof of believability, you can go to our Twitter, just follow iOS token. We have a Korean Twitter as well, or check out our Korean site or join our Korean Kakao groups. And we have a lot of articles talking about what exactly is POB.
그래서 이미 8,000 TPS가 가능하다는 이야기인가요?
So theoretically, we can scale to a higher level, say 100K or even higher TPS with layer 2 solutions. But right now, we're only talking about layer 1 solution, which we are, I think, at least 3 or 4 times faster than EOS, like hundreds of times faster than Ethereum. And we are as secure and as decentralized as Ethereum. So this is, as I talked about, no one has done this before. And we're launching the mainnet in just a month. So I think we're pretty excited. I think it's going to be revolutionary. So I think not only in Korea, we are pretty popular in the United States, in China, in Korea, in Japan, majorly because I think among all of the projects right now, we do have one of the best teams. I think definitely top of the top. And on the other hand, we're making decent progress. We never miss a deadline. The maintenance come in less than a month, and we have solid tech. We also have a pretty decent ecosystem plan that we're going to talk about in a little bit. That's backing this. So I think as an investor, we are one of the projects that's got a brighter future. So that's probably why people love us.
성공적인 메인넷 프로토콜이 되기 위해서는 여러 D앱들이 필요한데요. 현재 IOST가 D앱들을 유치하고 있는 현황이 어떤지, 그리고 혹시 준비되고 있는 새로운 D앱들이 있는지 자세히 알려주세요.
So we have over 40 apps already in line, and those are high quality apps. Not only the ones you're seeing on iOS or Zhong right now. I think most of them are gambling the apps, right? Like dice or poker. Yeah, we want to have more than that. We are going to have more than that. So I think in the next few months, the mainnet is launching end of February. You're going to start to see the apps, decentralized exchange, games, and other use cases starting in March and April. We're going to have a lot of high quality apps there. Right now, we have a team here that's been constantly in touch with all the developers all over the globe. We talked to over, I think, 100 teams in the last 30 days, and we're trying to onboard those. And we have internal teams building the apps for us, over 40 people. And also, we have the TikTok thing we talked about. I think that's going to be launched. It's already launched, but it's only in North America and South America market right now. And hopefully we can bring this to Korean market one day. But we are going to get 100 million users on this platform in this year. And I think the growth justified that. We were able to get over 1 million users already in just 30 days. So we can do this in a faster way. And also a lot of top VCs already putting money in this project as well, including Matrix Partners, Gen Fund, a lot of top tier VCs. So also all traditional VCs, right? So we are going to make all of this ecosystem popular. The goal for us is super straightforward. We want to have 100 million people using IOST network by the end of 2019, and we're going to do that.
저는 개인적으로 IOST의 성공을 기원합니다. 단순히 IOST에 투자하고 있는 투자자들을 위해서 성공을 기원하는 게 아니고요. 저도 아직은 투자를 하지 않았습니다. 이런 메인넷 프로토콜들이 현재 제 기능을 하고 있는 것이 제대로 없는 상황에서 어떠한 메인넷 프로토콜이라도 제 기능을 하는 프로토콜이 나왔을 때는 그것이 암호화폐 생태계 전부를 키울 수 있다고 생각하기 때문에 IOST가 그 선구자가 될 수 있기를 기원해 봅니다.
Okay.
한국에 오면 한번 봐요.
No problem. I'm looking forward to my next trip.
만나서 반가웠어요. 바이바이.
See you, man. Bye.
오늘은 IOST 프로젝트의 창립자인 지미 정과 인터뷰를 했는데요. 솔직히 이전까지는 IOST에 대해서 공부를 많이 안 했던 것 같은데 인터뷰를 해보면서 느낀 거는 상당히 흥미로운 프로젝트고 재밌는 프로젝트라는 생각이 많이 들었어요. 그래서 지미 정의 말대로 IOST가 EOS보다도 훨씬 빠르면서도 BP도 훨씬 많아서 훨씬 더 분산화되어 있는 네트워크를 만약 완성할 수 있다면 크립토계는 대단한 혁명이 될 거고 이거 꼭 IOST에 투자한 사람들 뿐만 아니라 이제 이더리움이 가격이 오를 때 다른 코인들도 가격이 올랐던 것처럼 어떤 메인넷 프로토콜이라도 실사용화 될 정도의 속도와 분산화가 된 상황에서 사용화가 된다면 크립토 전체, 암호화폐 전체에 새로운 상승장이 올 거기 때문에 모두를 위해서라도 IOST와 같은 지향점을 가지는 메인넷 프로토콜들이 꼭 성공했으면 좋겠습니다. IOST에 대해서는 제가 좀 더 공부해보고 혹시 추가 정보가 있으면 나중에 공유를 하도록 하겠습니다. 오늘은 여기까지 할게요.